I was able to.
All right, all right. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. That's what
Happy
we say here.
Friday!
What is going
Yes,
on? On the road again, Miss Shay. Where
on
are
the
we
road
headed?
again. On the road again. Starting to be definitely a pattern, and so grateful. Just so grateful. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. It's woke up to some snow here in Cincinnati, and now we've got wet, gray weather.
Ah, but doesn't it feel good to work from home and work from yourself? Because I bet you were able to keep your cozies on all day.
You know it. You know it. It's one of my favorite things, staying in the sweats and cozy, comfy socks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So where are we
Well,
headed? Where are we headed this
I just
weekend?
wanted to talk about my background. So you get
Yeah,
to background, but we're updating our background, and so you will see the new background next week with our Awake to Wealth information on there, which is what we're really going to celebrate today.
that's right. That's right. I'm so excited, right? Last week we did a live on so quick update for everybody. Shannon and I are in different states, so we had a really good opportunity to get together last weekend and uh set up like our first annual event of what we wanted to accomplish together. And we've been sharing our Awake to Wealth Vision Board workshop. We launched that, you guys, November 18th. Can you believe that it's 1 month and 2 days since we launched the workshop?
Super excited. We've already had some really good participants and some really good feedback. Our calendar is still filled up for December, but we want you all to be excited. So we're going to have some testimonies that are going to blow you away and really make you understand what the journey looks like to our Wake to Wealth Vision Board workshop.
Yes, I am super excited about that. I love that we had an opportunity to really kind of launch with some real good, what we called, we were right in the middle of the holiday haul. Cyber Monday was happening. We were able to extend that. And so super excited. That is launched fully up and running. And we will, yep, that'll just be there for you guys. So, drop us a comment, check it out. Let us know how you're feeling about it. While we were together, yeah, while we were together last weekend, Shannon and I did our live podcast. You guys are going to be seeing that here shortly.
Fun.
Where we did our P123, right? How did you feel about that? We had a lot going
I
on.
felt really good. So today, I'm traveling, and I think you said, where was I going? So I'm going down to visit with my son and my Bailey side of the family. My son turned 34 today, and
Happy
he's just,
birthday.
yeah, thank you so much. So it's just a good celebration to see where he is, the space he is in his life. I'm just over the moon excited for him, and so we're heading there, and put it on my P123 today so that I could be prepared and have everything I need to be, do my work and get my 2 hour workday done. Took some adjustment. You get up early, do what you have to do, but then you have the day to yourself to be able to spend time and make good family memories. So the P123 is definitely a blessing. It definitely takes the stress off of the day. I shared it with my daughter yesterday,
Oh,
and
yay.
I did, and so explaining it to her, and just seeing her really work through it, and then I'm saying, like, this is the things you have on your list to do today. Now it doesn't feel so overwhelming. So she's in a space where it could work for her. So I'm pretty excited to see how that works.
Awesome. I love that. We think about organization and time management and really having a productive day. I always like to say we don't want to work hard, we want to work smart. So as
Right.
we're preparing to be out of town and you still have a business to run, and utilizing that P123, what was your like biggest takeaway? Just doing that for yourself to include the birthday, the family, what you got going on this weekend. Talk us through how you're feel how that felt for you.
It takes you know what? It makes the overwhelming then feel a little underwhelming because when you look at the things you have to do in one day, it seems like a lot. But when we were able to, and I'm going to talk back about when we were together last week, how we had a whole weekend of um, business projects to get done, and our time got cut short a little bit, but we really didn't let that bother us. What we did was just taking the tasks that we did have and setting them up in the P123 and then prioritizing them from there with like ABC. It
Right.
actually, man, first of all, it was great to see us checking off the things we did, but we weren't bouncing all over the place. It kept everything in order. Yeah, we were doing some of the, twos ahead of the three, and we should, the goal is always to focus on the one, but we had an appointment, which wasn't a one,
Yeah.
but it turned into a one. And so you just have to be flexible, have grace for yourself. That's one of the things I found in it. But for sure, I think if we didn't do the P123 last week, I'm not sure that we would have gotten all the things that we got done and the amount of time that we had to get it done, and so quality and such order and no mishaps and no chaos or stress. So I think it takes the stress out of planning your day and getting the things done that you plan on getting done for your business, for yourself, so that you can have your business done, you can have some self-care and fun time, and you can have, just be able to be in a sound mind to not be freaking out because we could have freaked out, but
Right.
no, instead we did the P123. We kept everything in order. We kept the main thing. And we were able to have fun and get to just have some chill time too.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the things that I love about it, and I'm reflecting back on that weekend, and we got up and we had the whole board going, and you guys are going to see that in episode 16. One of the things I didn't do was my episode 17. You guys, come on, right? We're in episode 17.
I know.
I know. That is like 555.
Right. Put up the five, I'll put up the
Yeah,
two.
the two. um was the focus, right? We had the 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and it really drives for the focus and keeping us feeling, or at least for me, I didn't feel
Hmm.
like I needed to jump to 1B until we could actually cross off,
Didn't that feel good?
it does, it does.
Yeah.
So it really drives focus, keeping your bandwidth really focused on the priority of all the tasks or all the things that could kind of get in our way. So
Right.
I think that's super, super duper huge. And I don't know about you, but I'm still like, yes, we got so much really good stuff rocked out for our
It
first
sure
week
did.
together. Mhm. Yeah.
So one of the things we got done, which is really exciting. So if you've been watching us or following us or enjoying this journey along with us, then you know that 21 is really important to us. And the 21 represents August 21st, where this angel thought, this angel idea was given to us through a reading in the morning. And, one of the assignments that we had was to go and, stay on path and not worry about, do not worry, just go and do this, and it's going to be what you're supposed to be doing. So I always am like, it's not about me, it's not about you, it's really about the what we have set in front of us.
Right.
So, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought.
The 21, we're
Right.
talking through our announcements, right? So we were talking about the weekend accomplishments. You got it.
Right. So thank you. So the 21 then show now what we're planning, and two of the things that we were able to focus on and get done were the 21-day fast, guys. We want to talk to you about what this experience is going to be like. We are launching the Awake to Wealth 21-day fast to give the first of our year to our almighty creator who gave it, right? It's not an idea that we would probably have had the vision to just flow so seamlessly, and not only flow so seamlessly, but everything happens so good for us in this journey so far. It's just like all we have to do is take the step. So the 21-day fast, I don't think it's a coincidence that it's the 21.
Right,
And
right.
a lot of people start the new year with the 21-day fast. It will be I have often done it, but it will be Dee's first time doing the
Yes.
fast, which I think is going to be fantastic. How are you feeling about that?
I'm super, super excited. The more that I'm doing like the research and understanding, when I looked at, so the name of it's the 21 Day Fast Devotional Experience, sponsored by Awake.
Woo-hoo!
Woohoo! That's what it is, my guys. And I am super excited about it, Shannon, because it's
Yeah.
not something I've done. What's exciting is that every day we're going to be fasting something a little bit different to just kind of, do
Hmm.
the commitment to sacrifice, whether it's a meal or a drink or, an activity. And every day we've got that organized in such a fashion where it will include a daily inspirational, a daily prayer. We have a digital product or a digital download that goes along so that you can like progress and write testimonials as we are going through. So I'm super, super excited. I'm excited to do this live
Hmm.
because I'll be in it just like, other people who may have never done it before, who've never tried this type of.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's the power of it. That's going to be the fun of it
Yeah.
because I that is going to let us invite people and let them know. Don't be afraid because you're doing it for your first time. Walk along with Dee as she does it for
Hmm.
her first time. And if you're a little seasoned in doing it, we can always learn and grow. We're always learning and growing. If you're seasoned, then you walk along with them. Walk along together with me, and all
Absolutely.
together we'll all be heading in the same direction for the journey and the sacrifice for what's to come in the year, the 365 days for Awake to Wealth. So that's really a way to activate the beginning of our year and give our first to, like I said, our Creator, Almighty God. So it's really a special time and sets us up for some other big things that we have going on that are 21 too. So this 21 keeps coming up again.
Yeah, yeah, it's super excited. I am very, very excited to get that started. Let's just remind what is our launch date to get the 21-day fast devotional experience rolling?
Yes, the 21-day fast devotional for Wake to Wealth. Save the date. It's going to start January 11th, and we will continue to give you more details. Just connect with us. We now have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. So we invite you all to connect with us and just stay current. This is going to be fantastic. Whether you are, walking in your faith, you're starting a journey, you're having a family, you're starting a business, whatever it is going to be a solid time to plan and really, just really use your faith. Just like step totally out on faith, write down the things that you're expecting and watch. It's not a magic trick. It is really sacrifice. It isn't all the time. A lot of the time, it's not easy, but we're going to do it together and we are going to show you just how your faith shows up for you when you show up for your faith.
I love this. I love this. I hope my whole family will get involved. And what's better yet, you guys, right? You know that you're following us along this journey, but this devotional experience is free. This is
Yes,
something that you can do alongside with us that is
for
free.
free.
It will
Mm-hmm.
always, always be
Yes,
free, right? As we do this live, I'm going to just set the tone a little bit. As we do this live, we will connect every day for the 21 days. We've
yes,
created a fantastic devotional guide that will talk through an overview. We'll talk about what we're fasting for day one,
yes,
daily inspirational and a daily prayer. And then you'll have a place to actually start capturing things that you're getting through this fast, right? Ultimately, we want to share testimonials as we're going through this. And that will be included, and that's free. It'll always be free. It'll always be presented by Awake to Wealth, and that will become just something I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, for sure, for sure. And that is what we will always give. We talked about in some of the earlier episodes, we talked about our why and what is that one thing you do for free. that passion that we both have, you know, for our faith and developing our faith. You know, no matter where you are in your faith walk, you could be new in your faith walk, or you could have been on your faith walk for decades. You are always still on your faith walk. So this is just a place to just reflect, refresh, and really get ready for what's ahead of us in 365.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you are listening in on this episode and you want to join us for the 21-day fast devotional experience that starts January 11th, all you have to
Yes.
do right now is you can shoot us an email at awake to wealth with the number two. So awake and the number two wealth team at awake2wealth.com. And or you can just drop us a comment right below. Like,
Yes.
follow, and subscribe and drop
Subscribe.
a
Why
comment.
you see right there on the thing? Subscribe.
Subscribe. Drop us a comment and let us know that you're interested in getting involved with us during this experience. It's going to be super, super exciting. The second thing that we're chatting about that we accomplished with the weekend, right, is we have so we worked so diligent, you guys, is we put together our very first module. And that is also a 21-day mini module, and that is titled Push. So
Push.
push, baby, push. And
Push.
that
Pray until something happens.
absolutely, I love that. So we are working on the development of that, putting together all of the recordings along with the digital downloads that will go with that exercise each day for 21 days. And that is going to roll out when? When does that roll out,
So
Miss
we're going
J?
to roll that out. It's going to be, you would have guessed it, February 21st. So we're going to roll
Absolutely.
out February 21st. Get excited. It's going to be following the fast, 21-day fast. You know, it's going to give us time to, get the things in order between the 1st and the 20th. But when we launch that, this is going to be something you don't want to miss. I'm going to tell you already how it had lined up. I just said when you go and do your journey, when you're on path, when you are on your path, things happen. I'm going to tell you what was special. So we really worked our tissues off, but it was so much fun, so much joy. It doesn't feel like work at all. But when we did it something special. So we were we both had different shirts. Like, we had different outfits. And every time we looked up, we had on either the same color
Yep.
or the same pattern or the same, whatever. It was that to me was such an alignment. And to me, you know, it felt like you're on this journey for a reason. Remember, that's why I keep telling me, like, sometimes somebody needs to hear this. It's not about you. It is
Right.
not out of the equation. I'm one, maybe I could be a little more emotional, but I have to keep it. It doesn't matter. It is this journey that we are on. And if you feel like that, start. Find you a partner. Find someone who, has doesn't have anybody else who believes in these big dreams. They think they're crazy, but you find that one person that believes like you do, and you just walk along your path and you do the things that you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, the alignment is real. What did you think? Oh my God,
Well,
right? Am I
Jen,
lying?
no, you are not lying. And I just wanted to say it became, right, guys, we're going to set the scene here a little bit. We have to get 21 days of videos together, recorded. We had to come up with the proper words, everything, the daily exercises, all of the things so that it had
Recording, have the lighting, everything.
everything. So everything had really good value. And I had traveled, so I tried to bring multiple. Now, Shannon and I do not live near each other. We had no conversation over
Shower
the
travel.
phone about what you're going to wear. It became one of my favorite things. We would both exit into the bedrooms and change our clothes and then come out, and we were like, I had on black, she had on black, she had on, it was so much.
Yeah,
I was like, what is she
yeah,
gonna wear?
yeah. And I
Yeah,
think it was only one time that it
we're
truly
different.
didn't. Like the one time it didn't, but it did because I had just took off the jacket.
The
It came
jacket color.
out. And it had to be there, but you will be able to see and follow along what we're saying when you hopefully join and sit in the space with us as we push. We're going to pray until something happens. We have workshops. I mean, we have exercises, and we have some really good tools and resources that are going to go along with you. We're not just going to drop you off and,
Right.
let that be it. We want you to continue to dig deep and push. This is a new year that we're walking into boldly. We are walking boldly into our year. We are walking boldly into our dreams.
That's
And
right.
you have been walking with us, and we want you to continue to walk with us as we push and as we just all the things that are going to come are going to be really exciting.
Yes, yes, it's so good. So a disclaimer, guys, when you were looking as you embark on the push in the mini module push, that experience, we did not plan the close, right? It is so
Right.
spot
Did
on.
not.
We did not plan the close. That's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
Uh, I just feel like we have so many good announcements, one right after another right now. What what do we want to say about the referral program that we have come up for you guys for the Vision Board Workshop? You want to
Oh,
talk
this is
about that?
fantastic. Yeah, this is going to be good. So, we're building and growing, but we want to do it in a way that we're always considering, you know, someone else or helping someone else get to their level of where they want to be. So what we it just came to us again. One of these things that is perfect alignment is that when you go through the Awake to Wealth Vision Board Workshop
Yep.
and you refer 3 people for the push program, for our push workshop, I should say, um, then you get to go for free. So
Yeah.
refer free and you go for free.
Do you not love that? I love
Do
that. Yes.
I
So,
do.
as we are giving you guys announcements and the progress that we are making, every day we're taking a step forward. And I think that's what we want most out of our podcast today is just to really inspire and encourage, right? I'm always the gal that says, just get started, even if you don't
Yeah.
know how to connect the dots.
And I'm going to tell you, do it scared, do it confused,
Say
do
it
it not, do it
broke,
unaware,
broke.
do it broken, do it.
Do it. Get started. If you have a friend who you can co-create with, we are having so much fun. That is always an option. You just have to be diligent in how you set things up, right? So that everything is in order, right? That would be a big takeaway we would talk about. But we are building funnels, our capture pages, doing our email automations, and all the things that we just discussed with you guys today in such short progress. Stay on the lookout, right, for the material that's going to give you the save the date for the Fast Devotional Experience. Again, that is free. Let's do it. What I
You have
loved,
to get on our mailing list to be able to receive our daily, a few times a week, we're sending out our newsletters. And
yep,
so want to get them signed up. How do they sign up?
they're going to go to awake2wealth.com/sign up. That's going to get you there. Right now, you guys know that we are building out our platform and our programs. So that's the safest place where you can put in your email address. And that is actually going to bring you up to the vision board workshop. If you're not interested in doing the vision board workshop, then just hit the X on the order form, but you've still been able to give us your email so you can stay in touch.
But if you're interested in doing the vision board workshop, hit
Okay.
the follow the instructions when you get there and get signed up. I'm telling you. Did you want to talk about? We just did a duo
We
workshop
did.
the other day. I mean, and the feedback that we have gotten from it almost brought tears to my eyes. I read the feedback from Maria, and it really did almost bring tears to my eyes. And what it's making me know, and I'll just reiterate, your words. Start, and I'll reiterate mine. Do it scared, because if we weren't in the space that we were in, maybe for fear or thinking that we don't have the resources or, just procrastination, if we weren't there, then we wouldn't hear people saying stuff like, I'm getting to the next level of my life because of
Exactly.
experience. Wow.
Exactly. And it's not that these are difficult, guys. It's just sometimes you need to, kind of spark the mindset and do the exercises. Really start
Yeah.
thinking about your vision instead of letting the goals hold you back, right? If we can get you to a vision, then you can work on small obtainable goals that helps you accomplish. And what I love about our workshop for the vision board is the flip side. So we are going to stay connected with you. And
Mhm.
we're going to do that 60-day follow-up. Shannon, yes, I'll speak to the duo. I got to tell you, the workshop, Shay and I do it individually, right?
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
had we had two people who had booked at the same time and they wanted to do this workshop together. And we were both like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We had such a good time. Um, and what was interesting at this point, these two gals happen to have some very similar answers, right? But their vision board was much
Yes.
different. And I did see the feedback. I loved it. It's just nice to ignite people. And for me, it's about having a vision board that you can actually know you can obtain at the end of the day. If you do it, like that's how I'm going to live my best life. Hello.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
Hello.
And ours is different in the fact that if you've never done a vision board, or if you're going like, what are you talking about? You can always go back and watch episode 9,
Episode 9.
and episode 10 for the vision and the flip. But the good part of it is that Brenda, one of our participants, was actually drawing hers, because it's going to be some drawing. We get you set up. You have to come through the process to see, but we get you set up in such a fun way. And there's a lot of illustration going on, and that you really would have enjoyed up to see. But she was like, I've never felt connected to a vision board before, because I thought you had to get pictures, cut pictures, and do this and that. And that does come with it. But first, you got to get your vision in line.
That's
Then you
right.
go back and you do that part. So for her to have that epiphany to say, like, wait a minute, I could have just drew this down,
Yeah.
and so that was fun to watch.
Yeah. One last thing I want to say about the vision board, guys, is we take feedback very, very seriously. So when you give it, we receive it. And if it's in our power, we make the change. So one of the things as a part of the workshop, we're finishing up, is there will be a couple of DIY vision board
Oh
kits
yes.
that are available for you that you can get the digital download or you can get the PDF printable. And then even before the workshop, or if you want to wait until after the workshop, you can go print those and cut those images out. We've got affirmations. We've got, there's all kinds of things. And so that added with this workshop. So you guys just can print and come and be ready. That's some feedback.
Oh, they are so much fun. We'll drop that when we post when we get this all posted, we'll make sure that we drop for you where you go to get those vision board kits. Let me tell you something. Those vision board kits are a game changer. When you have something to tie into your vision, whoo,
Yeah.
it is, yeah, it's good stuff.
It is. It really is. And it's really good because then the images also spike you, right? They spike you
Yeah,
to be like, oh yeah. Yeah, I want the black Mercedes with my name on the back.
that's right.
Whatever
Right.
that.
That's right.
So that's super, super good. I'm very, very excited about that. We've announced the 21-day devotional. We've talked about the push right now. Um,
Yes.
I'm super excited about the push module, you guys. That's really to set the framework. That's to set the mindset of some of the basic things in life that we just negate or we forget, right? And so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And
Yeah,
we're thinking of
that's gonna set a lot of people free.
yeah,
Um, because sometimes if you look back at other vision boards or journals, or, you know, declarations that we write for ourselves over the years, and sometimes we say, why hasn't it happened yet? If your mindset, it all starts in your mind.
right,
So
right.
mindset hasn't been activated, or maybe your mindset has been activated, but you're stuck. This is going to be a real good time to get unstuck and do this work. It's fire. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We're putting a lot of work into this. Isn't something that we're throwing together in 15 minutes just
No,
to say did a thing. No, this is really we're taking our time, our over 30, over decades of experience, um, class work, leadership roles. We're pulling out all the stops to get started with our journey. And we're taking this really serious because, like I said, it's not about us. This is about our work being done, the lives that we're going to impact, the people who we're going to change. And this
yeah,
is why it's so special.
yeah, it is very, very special. I love that. And it's good, you guys. This is, again, this is just to inspire you to get started, right? Even if you just want to learn how to write an ebook, right? I
Right.
mean, you make it once and then you learn the skills and the strategies. This is something I've been saying a lot because it was like my aha moment. Be a student, learn the skill, learn
Oh, yeah.
the strategy that nobody can take away from you. A
Right.
JOB, somebody can take that away from you. Um, year over year, you're praying for a raise. Year
Right.
over year, you're praying for the certificate to get the holiday ham that you've been noticed as,
Right.
I mean, learn something that nobody can take away from you. And
Right.
that's probably something that's taken me a little while during this journey to really understand that it starts with being a student, just like anything else.
Right. The thing is, in doing this type of work for decades, right? Both of us, we always talked about all the things we did. But the difference is that when quitting becomes not an option, then you dig deeper. You dig deeper, and we got started in our digital online products, and we still have our digital online products. But we use, like you said, be a student. We use the time that we've been in business to really look at the blueprint, but look deeper into the blueprint to say, okay, now I want to create my own way so that we can show someone else a way. And again, we're co-creating, we're having so much fun. It's changed my life. And I know that, people around me are being changed too because they're getting to experience me being able to be
Different
creative.
you. It's a
And
different you, isn't it? It's a
it is.
different you.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not stressed out by the hustle and bustle. So I'm just having a different joy in my life.
Hmm.
And it's true. The people around you that are in your everyday circle, you're like, what is she doing there? I mean, she's so happy and
Yeah.
all the things. And everybody will, especially like on like my mom or whatever, and she's like, well, you
Hmm.
must be making all kinds of money. It's not all about the money, it's about the end result, and we're creating our own. That's
We
going to
are walking in the
be,
true substance of wealth.
yes, that's going to be the cherry on top when
Yeah.
it all comes to fruition. It's super, super exciting. The other thing I was thinking about right now, as we were talking about the alignment, so
Hmm.
Shay and I get together every Friday, 3 o'clock. We're here to 1 hour to empower, inspire, encourage. We have thought-provoking conversations, and we've got some things left on the list, but we really wanted to stay in tune with giving you guys the updates with the Wake to Wealth. But here we go. Uh, uh, I'm like cracking up right now because Shannon, I don't even know if you recognized it yet. Like when you look at the names on our screens right now,
Huh?
what do you see?
EBS and Ivory presents Awake to Wealth. I can't see yours. What does it
Okay.
say?
Mine says skills, strategies, and apply.
Wow.
Right? Like we couldn't have a Wake to Wealth without that. So I'm just saying the alignment
It's
is
always alignment, always aligning up.
silly insane. That's why I was saying.
And those are the things that we want to give. Those are the gifts that we're
Yes.
planning to give.
Yeah.
Because
I
why? Because we're using ours.
That's right. That's right. I do want to plug this for people who might be listening in and they've not gotten started. If anybody here has questions about the program that Shay and I are both following, that is helping us get to where we are, all of the skills and the strategies that we are learning, that we're applying, like how did you create a workshop? How did you know to set up a marketing campaign? How did you know to connect your payment gateways to your
Right.
system?
How do you
All of
know
the
the
automation.
funnel?
Yeah. Drop us a comment. We will happily get with you also and provide, some Q&A, some overview. Because again, I'm the girl that says just get started.
But would you have known about a funnel if
No,
you weren't in the business for yourself? Would you
no,
know? Would we have known? Would I have known about creating and developing newsletters? And if I didn't have this, I really wouldn't. If I'm being honest.
no.
If obviously know how to write a letter, but I wouldn't have known how to schedule newsletters for my automation to work for me 24/7 and how important that was. And, would it be that we were laid off in May? And how are you still having fun? What do you mean you're having fun when you are in the transitional throes of financial, what do I call it?
Yeah.
Break between
Whoa.
blessings. What
Breaks.
are you doing? What do you mean you're having fun? What do you mean this is the best time of your life? What do you mean this is the best gig you've ever had working for yourself? What?
Yeah.
Really? That's the truth.
Yeah, it really, really is. I love that. Um,
Hmm.
well, okay. I mean, I think that we have given the updates. Want to remind everybody to do go like, subscribe, share. If you've got a friend in your corner, you guys would like to learn how to buddy up and co-create and do this kind of thing together. And just really design your day, get flexibility back, and then start putting that vision board together where you can retire your hubby, get a savings, learn how to put your business on autopilot so you can do what you want to do. I call myself the do what I want mom, right? That's
That's right. That's it. That's
you
it.
know,
You were able to jump in your car and shout out to Alex, who came with you and dropped everything, used his PTO, and he's learning too. Believe me, he sat under us, he sat with us, and don't think he wasn't soaking up those gems. Like, I have my son call and say, like, what is it that you are doing? Like, well, let me give you some feedback. They're watching what we're doing. And I just want to say this. I want to drop this gem because this has been something that has, you know, you go through and maybe someone who is can talk you out of getting to the next level of your own dreams because they've never seen it done or
yeah,
because they've never done it. Or, you may have someone who's stuck in old ways and they don't get it. And
right.
that's okay. Find your people. I will say this. Do not give up on this was a message that I got earlier. And so I wanted to read this. And I wanted to say this out loud. And I wanted it to be in this moment because as we move forward and when we get to 365 and we look back on 365, the journey, 2025, this is going to be really important to know. So if you're starting your journey with us, listen to this. Do not give up on what the Most High, on what God gave, presented to you. That's something that you're supposed to do. So do it because it's not about us. It's not about you. And there'll be things that will happen. There'll be people, there'll be places, there'll be things, there'll be events that will come to distract. But let me tell you something. You do not get distracted. Stay focused and you stay focused so that you can see the next level. Do not give up. Stay in the path that you are designed to be in. Ask questions, connect with us, connect with like-minded people, join the community, start a community. Do not
Yes.
give up when things get when the when the ground get when the tough get the ground gets shaky. Find your foundation and stand firm because this is where your reward is at. So I
Right.
wanted to say that I felt
Perfect.
that.
I love that. I love that message. Perfect time for sharing it as well. I was
Yeah,
going to say, yep, that's all about the push, right? That
there you go.
reiterate that. Yep, pushing that through, and that's why that 21 day experience is going to be awesome as well.
Those type of gems are going to be sprinkled
Yeah.
in all through 21 days. I mean, come on.
I know. That's the thing. That's what we'll be known for. They'll be like, "Oh, that's the 21 day gals."
Yeah, yeah. And we didn't
Yeah,
even plan that. That's
I
the
know
I mean,
we
let's talk
didn't.
about that. It's just alignment again.
It is. It
Very
is.
good.
It is.
Very good.
It is. All right. Well, you want to take us out?
I sure do. It's been a fantastic time reflecting, looking at the P123s that we got done last week, really going over all of the things that we were able to do in such a short amount of time. But we stuck to our game, we stuck to our P123, and we made it happen. So we wanted to share those gems, the events that we have coming up, everything that we have coming up with you all, because you will be along this journey with us. We thank you, and we hope that this has been another thought-provoking experience. We hope that this has been an hour to empower, and we're just so grateful for you, wealth winners. We can't wait to see you win as we claim that we are winning because we are awake to wealth.
Well, absolutely. Thank you so much for
You're
that.
welcome.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, my friend.
Thank you.
You guys have a great weekend with the family. Say hello and
I
travel
sure.
safe.
You too.
All
Have a
right.
good one. Say hello to everyone.
Be kind.
Safe.